Oh, shit. It's a pop-up. Ah, a Zumba Zobo session. Guys, have you guys ever actually done Zumba before? I have done Zumba, but not in a class. I've done it like following a video, and it's actually so fun. Like, I really want to go to a Zumba class because I think that doing it in person with an instructor would be so much fun. Because it's already kind of fun doing it at home by myself. I think it would be extra fun to like be in a class and be like dancing. You guys ever done it before? My dad does Zumba, and it's really funny. Like, my dad's awesome. He's an active guy. Both my parents are pretty active. And I guess he was at the YMCA, and he saw this, like, Zumba class, and he was like, oh, I want to try that. That looks like fun. So he goes and he does it, and he's, like, the only guy in the entire class. Like, it's all women. And, but, my dad's like, I don't care. He just wants to do it for fun. And, Zumba meetings. Sounds better than a Zoom meeting, though, for sure. So he doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's the only guy. He goes in there and he like has a good time. My dad's not like a dancer. He doesn't really have any like rhythm or anything like that. But he really enjoyed it. And so when the pandemic shut down all the group classes, he was just totally crushed because he really liked going to Zumba. And he like really missed it. I think the thing is everyone else is also feeling anxious and everyone else is also trying hard to keep up and like pay attention and focus on what their body is doing. I honestly don't think anyone has the energy or the time to judge anyone else, really. And if they are, they probably need to focus on their own business, because it's hard. You're out of breath. You're like trying hard to keep up. You're watching the instructor. You're like, and it's kind of fun. Like there's something very just fun about like upbeat music, you got some like reggaeton or something like that. You just can't help but like feel kind of good. So that's why I'm like, I really want to do it in a class. Rhythm was back ordered when I was made. That's the thing though. My dad has no sense of rhythm. He's not musical. He's not a good dancer, but he likes it anyway because it's fun. So you don't have to be good. You don't have to be a good dancer or good at rhythm. My dad, I really doubt that my dad is good at Zumba. I mean, I'm sure he can do it, especially now that he's gone a lot and he has practice, but I'm willing to bet when the first time he went in there, I'm willing to bet he sucked the first time he did it. But he enjoyed it, so he did it anyway. Yeah, I have like a really rude downstairs neighbor though right now. And she's like kind of mean. She, when she moved in, she started hitting her ceiling with a broom. And literally we had to talk to her and be like, you need to stop doing that. That's so rude. Like, so ridiculous. Like, I can hear my upstairs neighbors all the time. I hate it, but I just deal with it. Like, I hear them bumping around upstairs all the damn time. And that's just part of living in a building. She didn't understand because she sold her house and she was like living in a building instead of a single family home for the first time in like 2 decades. And so she didn't understand. She was just like, you guys are so loud. And I was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but we're like 2 adults who like don't even do anything. Like we just like hang out. He takes issue with my comment about Zumba? No, really. I bet he didn't rock it the first time he did it. I'm willing to bet. My dad's calling me out. I'm willing to bet that the first time he did it, it was hard. But he kept going because it was fun. I'd be willing to bet money on it. Did you brush it off at first? No, I did, well, like, in all seriousness, I did brush it off, but she was doing that, and I told her very nicely, I've made peace with her. We've talked, we're cool. I've given her baked goods. She's like, not a mean person, but I'm just like, you can't bang on the ceiling with a broom every time I walk. You can't. I'm not running. I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking, you know? So, like, honestly, but the point being that, like, I probably shouldn't do Zumba in the house because she'd probably have an aneurysm. You should go bang on her door with a broom. No, I'm not trying to cause, I'm really not trying to cause any issues. Like, I want to have peace with my neighbors. I always want to have peace with my neighbors. But, like, that is just kind of an unfortunate part of living in a building, and one of the reasons that I don't like living in a building and don't want to do it anymore, you know? Is that it's... I hear my upstairs neighbors all the time. They're loud. It's annoying. But have I ever hit a broom on the ceiling? No. Hi, Sassy Lurker. How are ya? My teacher said I'm really good. I'm not doubting that you're really good. I'm saying the first time you went into your Zumba class, were you great the first time you went in? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing you had to learn and work your way better. That's my point. My point is that you had fun with it and you enjoyed it, and so you didn't worry about feeling self-conscious that you didn't know how to do it or that you were the only guy or whatever. My point is that you had fun with it, and then that's why you kept going and got better, right? Is that an incorrect assessment? You don't want people stomping on you? Well, I think they don't pack it too closely for that reason, right? Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about Zumba classes. Yeah, the top floor apartment. Yeah, Miss Cheetah's like, I want to do the stomping. See? Correct. Maybe Zobodad went to the class because he wanted to show off his dance skills. Maybe. Okay, so our onion paste is starting to turn dark. So I don't know if you guys remember when it went in here, it was kind of like a pale pinkish purple. Now it's kind of turning brown. It's not burned, it's the chili. What are you doing over here? Turkey, what are you doing? It's digging around in something. Okay, so it's not burned, it's the onion kind of caramelizing and browning. Let me have a taste of it and see if that's good. He did the hippie dance. What's the hippie dance? Okay, when I think of the hippie dance, I think of the lady at the concert who stands up at the front and goes like this. And everyone is like, sit down. I taught my mom how to watch. It took a while to get us set up, but now she knows how to watch. And she has her alerts on. Noti gang! Okay, so let's have a taste of our onion paste, our onion mixture here, and see. Hopefully, if it tastes raw, we need to, well, actually, we still have some more cooking to go, so it probably is fine. Adam and Humphrey, our question of the day is, what's your celebrity doppelganger? Who do people say that you look like, or who do you think you look like? Ooh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's spicy. Oh no. Uh-oh. It's a little spicy. Okay, hopefully once we add the meat and the carrots and the pasta and the cabbage, hopefully it balances out a little bit, because that's a little hot. Not inedible, but it's a little hot. Okay, so now we're going to add in our ketchup and our dark soy sauce. So this is going to make it more of a sauce. So we're going to take our ketchup and dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce is a little bit thicker, well, obviously darker, but a little bit thicker than regular soy sauce, and it has kind of like a sweeter flavor. Nightbot's like, I can help you with that. Haley, goreng is a word that means fried. and is used in like Malaysian, Indonesian, and Singaporean cuisine. And our friend Noodle, who suggested this dish, is from Singapore. So goreng just means fried. So like nasi goreng is like a fried rice. No, we're good. We're good, Bob. We're good. Okay, so we're gonna add in 1/3 of a cup of